Have you ever found yourself surrounded by people who constantly drain your energy, manipulate your emotions, and leave you questioning your worth? Perhaps you've tried to escape these toxic relationships, yet somehow you keep finding yourself in the same situation. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. Carl Jung, one of the most profound thinkers in psychology, believed that the people we attract are deeply connected to the parts of ourselves that we often don't acknowledge. In fact, Jung argued that we unconsciously draw people into our lives who mirror our own internal struggles. The key to understanding why we attract toxic people might lie in the deeper layers of our psyche. Let's dive into some key reasons why toxic people seem to find their way into your life and how understanding these psychological dynamics can help you break free. Jung was clear. If we don't confront the unconscious forces shaping our decisions, they will continue to control us. But what exactly are these forces, and how do they attract toxic individuals? Reason 1. You are a people pleaser. As a people pleaser, you might feel like you have no value unless you're doing something for someone else. You constantly put others' needs before your own because you fear that saying no will disappoint them, leaving you feeling unloved or rejected. Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." But when you suppress your own needs to cater to others, you distort your true self. Toxic individuals sense this insecurity. They exploit it, manipulating you to meet their own needs while leaving yours unmet. It becomes a pattern. You give, they take, and the cycle continues. Reason 2, you are generous with your time. Being generous is a noble trait. You form connections and build stronger relationships by giving your time to others. However, toxic people are drawn to this generosity because they know you'll drop everything to attend to their needs. Remember what Jung said, "What you resist persists." Toxic individuals know they can manipulate you into sacrificing your time and energy for them. It's not just that you're being helpful. They see you as a resource to be used until there's nothing left for yourself. Reason 3, you have a rescuer personality. You're the one who rushes in to fix other people's problems, believing that you have the power to save them. It's a noble instinct, but it can also attract toxic individuals who will take advantage of your need to fix things. They sense that you won't stop until their issues are resolved, leaving you in a perpetual cycle of emotional labor. Jung once wrote, "You are what you do, not what you say you'll do." By constantly rushing to the rescue, you define yourself by others' problems, not by your own well-being. Reason 4, you hate confrontations. If you avoid confrontation at all costs, toxic people will spot this weakness. They'll know that you'll tolerate their bad behavior and never speak up. They push boundaries because they know you won't challenge them. In doing so, they rob you of your personal power. Jung cautioned, "The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely." When you avoid confrontation, you avoid standing up for yourself and creating the boundaries necessary for healthy relationships. As a result, toxic people thrive in this environment of passivity. Reason 5, you are loyal. Loyalty is a beautiful virtue, especially when it's reciprocated. But when you're loyal to toxic individuals, they exploit that loyalty. They know they can count on you, but they'll never return the favor. This creates a one-sided relationship, leaving you emotionally drained and taken for granted. Jung said, "It is not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me." When you continue to give without receiving, you're losing pieces of yourself. Loyalty becomes a trap, and toxic individuals are drawn to it, using your goodness against you. Reason 6, you are overly open and honest. You believe in the power of truth, often trusting that others value honesty as much as you do. However, this can backfire when toxic individuals manipulate your openness for their own benefit. They know they can say anything, and you'll believe it. Jung once remarked, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." By being too open, you're inviting manipulation. Toxic people can use your honesty to get away with bad behavior, making you question your own instincts and trust. So, what can you do about this? How can you stop attracting toxic people? The answer lies in understanding and confronting the unconscious patterns that make you vulnerable to manipulation. Set boundaries. Protect your time, energy, and emotions. As Jung wisely said, you are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. You have the power to redefine the relationships in your life, and it starts by reclaiming your sense of self-worth. You don't have to change who you are. Your kindness, your loyalty, your desire to help others, these are all virtues that deserve to be celebrated. But they must come with boundaries. Only by respecting your own needs can you create space for healthy relationships. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Have you noticed any patterns in your life that might explain why you attract toxic people? If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and consider subscribing for more insightful content. Remember, setting boundaries is not about changing who you are. It's about protecting your peace and becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.